What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our very first time playing The Outer Worlds on hard difficulty. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, we have done everything that we could for now on the Groundbreaker, and we've just picked up 2 new companions. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda ready to give old Vicar Max the boot. I am a little sad about Parvati, and truthfully, I think we're gonna keep Parvati in our party, and we'll just kind of rotate. I think it's Ellie, and I don't remember the new guy's name, but we will be checking out the new companions. We gotta keep in mind that we do have quests for, like, Vicar. What the?
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Why are these cows in here?
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Sure.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages, I got him here on my datapad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it, because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Comes from the heart, you'd say?
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
Sounds like she might like you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
We're getting pretty deep here. You're about the warmest person I've ever met. To hell with them.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better.
To hell with them.
I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Is everything okay?
They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
They were close? Not anymore?
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years?
Oh, she's tweaking.
Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Wouldn't it be easier to talk, You said you don't drink. Will you be alright?
If you're there, I'm sure things will be okay. Like, I mean, you wouldn't let nothing bad happen to me, right?
Of course
Thanks
not.
for asking, by the by. It means something to know you're looking out.
Nice. Is that actually like a quest to, like, go to the bar? It is. Take Parvati to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. What is up with these cows? Why do we have cows here? Alright, well, let's go meet our 2 new people before we really, do any of the questing here. Do we have anything that we want to drop off? We don't need to carry all of these mods, right? I'm sure we could just sell a lot of these, but frees up some space for us. I just think this thing's cool, so I'm gonna keep it. That's something that we should probably do with all of this stuff, yeah? Like all of the special weapons, like keep them. Plus 15 engineering. That's another... We're not using our pistol that we got. And that's what? A light weapon? Yeah. Time to get rid of the old reliable. Maybe we can give that to one of our companions. Messages for Kaige-O. From E. Blaine. Kaige-O, this is just to let you know that I've given out the rest of that you-know-what to the you-know-who's. Sorry for the secrecy. You never really know who's reading these things. I appreciate you giving me the time of day. You risked your neck heading into that community center. I'm grateful, but I'd also appreciate it if you never told another soul about our business. I like my job. I should like to keep it. So that's the, yeah, that's the girl we gave the medicine to back at the, last colony. Search term Sam. First Sam result. Experimental note. Do not forget, you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical in Emerald Vale's scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say, a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. AH. Second Sam result. Removal of factory standard part SUDS steeper was successful. Delivery of combat-modified replacement part, Acid Steeper, has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months, but not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. Ah, but I do. Third result. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit, and it's not turning up anytime soon. But, good news. I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an Acid Steeper I can, filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following the next pit stop, back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. Oh, this is Hawthorne. Okay. Search Hephaestus Mining. Archive cartridge for keywords weapon. Okay. Result 1. From the site's supervisor's personal logs. That captain sold Harris something called the Rearranger, then left before we discovered the damn thing doesn't work. Only thing it rearranged is the number of bits on Harris's cart. Looks like some strange tech or a weapon. Maybe a scientist can make something of it? From the Site Safety Officer's Incident Report. Doc Caulfield couldn't save Lem. Now I gotta arrest Harris for his murder. Confiscated that weapon he used and stored it in Bertie's office for now. Figured the least the site supervisor can do is fill out the forms for whatever that damn thing is. Don't know how I'm gonna detain Harris, not like we got prison cells on this rock. From Barber's Coronary Inquest. Given name Lemuel. Family name Harryford. Employment status indenture. Contract term 35 years, 2 months, 16 days, 5 hours, 33 minutes approximately remaining. Time of deceasement 1827 hours approximately. Cause of deceasement blunt force trauma, weapon unknown. Took a good whack to the noggin. The facial area to be specified about it. It's all twisted up too. Nose is 5 times too big. Jaw is shrunk to almost nothing. Teeth are all out of kilter, though I suppose that was true pre-deceasement. If the blow itself didn't kill him, there's no way he could have breathed with all that damage. Oh. Okay then. So we got updates on those quests. Oh, this is the SAM unit. Okay, cool. Okay, this is Parvati's room, because that's her dad. This is the vicar's room. Can Agent Khan rescue Auntie Cleo from the clutches of the Weekenders? This contraband collection of essays by anonymous anarchists call for a total destruction of the corporate establishment and the apparatus of oppression. The book looks like it's never been opened. Signed by the two of the greatest players in the league, Kieran and Cameron Fraser. Violence is not the answer, violence is the question. The answer is yes, Felix. Right, because he's all into, like, toss ball. That's the fight he got in. It's distressed. Scissors for gauze, scalpels for wounds, and handheld laser wands for a flawless complexion. For disinfecting equipment, probably. What doesn't kill you gives you tetanus. Okay. I think that's all to examine in here.
Something on your mind?
If we're going to work together, I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
What's a zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
So you never know what you're getting?
Exactly. That's what makes them fun.
Inventive, I like it.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Do you have much experience contracting out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
What's that supposed to mean?
There's a lot of business that goes through the Groundbreaker. Some of it's board-authorized freight hauling, and some of it's not. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
That sounds reasonable.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long.
I was hoping to know something more personal about you.
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
Where are you from? How'd you get into this line of work?
Aw, come on. That stuff's boring.
You're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
Okay, back to business.
No complaints here.
Let's go. And Mr. Felix.
Good to see you, boss.
So how'd you end up on the Groundbreaker?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
And then you were raised by a pack of sprats, right?
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. Always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
You were a stowaway?
That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays. The word's a touch kindlier than rung leech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the Groundbreaker.
How did you manage?
Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
Right, the incident with the tossball stick.
Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint? But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, That felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
If we have a disagreement, I expect you to be civilized.
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
I'm glad you're not wasting your life hauling boxes.
Yeah. I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Okay. Sounds good. So, I believe we have to talk to Ada about something.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board?
Yes, yes, lady. Yes, you did. Find an acid steeper. Task. Okay. Track down Reginald Cheney. That's for the Vicar. Where's he at? On Monarch. Thorn from Roseway. Lost hope on the Groundbreaker. Solution. View the distress signal recording on your ship. Okay, let's do this first. And then maybe we'll do silent voices.
Who keeps ordering these? Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Know anything about the automechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
I picked up this distress call. Can you play it back for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad.
Ah, there we go.
Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Ada, tell me a joke.
Two atoms were strolling through Roseway when one of them exclaimed, "I think I lost an electron." "Really?" the other asked. "Are you sure?" "Yes, I'm absolutely positive."
Ada, play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
That's not my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
Okay, that's enough for now.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Got a minute to talk.
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
What if you don't have a power source?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
I guess so.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
And what might that be?
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
What about your last captain? Do you miss him, or is one captain the same as another?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Have there been other captains of this ship?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
Okay. Let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
I'd like to learn more about the colony.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Phineas's orbital lab.
Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most.
Why is that?
The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them.
What do you know about Phineas?
There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapons system?
No, do not do that.
A sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons.
Okay. Something else?
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
The Groundbreaker.
We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
Well, give me the spiel on the Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
You can take care of that for us, right?
I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship.
Great, thanks.
You are more than welcome, Captain.
Okay.
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Tell me about Terra 2.
Where in Terra 2?
Emerald Vale and Edgewater.
Edgewater is the sparkling county seat of Emerald Vale, or it was when first built. Since then, neglect and time have worn away her shiny veneer. The town is near the coordinates where Captain Hawthorne died. It would not be unfortunate if something, like say, a plague, were to wipe Emerald Vale from the face of the planet.
Okay. How is Edgewater faring since we left it?
Since you diverted power to Edgewater, the botanical lab shut down, and the deserters were forced to return to town. Meanwhile, the cannery's output increased, enabling the town's population to prosper. Thank you for nothing, Captain.
What would you have had me done? Kill everyone?
I cannot say. First, I need to adjust my memory interpretation sensors, but I think my answer is yes.
What do you think of the townspeople?
You mean the ones who did not answer my distress call with medical assistance, but instead came to issue my injured captain a parking ticket? I'm sure they are wonderful humans who don't deserve to be wiped out by starvation or a devastating plague.
Okay.
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Let's find out about
Where
Roseway,
in Terra 2?
because we seem to be going there soon.
Any crew traveling to Roseway will find themselves unofficially in officially uncharted space. Roseway has been removed from all Halcyon charts, and anything I could tell you, I can't tell you, because it's illegal.
Why was it removed from the colony map?
Why else do humans do anything? I believe the decision was a result of money squabbles. I wish I could say more, but as I previously stated, it is against Colony Ordinance C59-002Y.
I'm not concerned about legalities. Tell me anyway.
Here we go. Due to catastrophic financial losses, Redacted reportedly abandoned the town, shutting down 99.2% of all operations. However, there is an unsubstantiated rumor that Redacted, in actuality, continued to secretly develop Redacted products by experimenting on Redacted, imported from Redacted. How very revealing.
How very revealing
Of
indeed.
course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Alright, and last but not least, let's talk about the Monarch.
Where in Monarch?
Okay, there's more. Stellar Bay.
Monarch. The armpit of the Halcyon system. Her last functioning port town is Stellar Bay. Well, that is if you don't count Sublight's Smuggler's Port in Fallbrook.
Smuggler's Port.
It's Sublight run for the purpose of shipping contraband, and before you ask, I don't know the coordinates, so I can't dock us there.
Why is Monarch being blockaded?
I believe it has something to do with the planet being an uninhabitable wilderness, and a lawless land with no corporate presence. You may wish to survey the residents in Stellar Bay for additional data points.
Okay, last but
Of
not
course.
least,
What part of the
Monarch.
Where?
Cascadia.
Warning. All colonists are urged to reconsider travel to Cascadia due to infestation of mantisaurs and risk of indefinite detention or death.
Mantisaurs? What's the local report?
The local report is that you will very likely die if you leave Cascadia's landing pad.
Sounds dangerous.
This is one of those times where you say one word but really mean another, isn't it? I suppose you would find an environment like this fun.
Any people live in Cascadia aside from Marauders?
There are no people aside from marauders in Cascadia. There is only death.
Okay, talk about something else?
How can I be of assistance?
And I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Okay, so, yeah, we got quite a few things to do, but I kind of want to do, the Silent Voices, which is, the quest that Edna gave us to reestablish communications. The relay. So let's go ahead and get on out of here. But look at all the stuff that opened up. Toggle inactive quests. So we have stuff on Terra 2, the Groundbreaker, Phineas's Lab, Monarch, and Skyla. Let's do it. See what's at the relay. There it is. I like how you can see it. That's super cool. Can't really get a good view there, but super cool. Okay. Oh, the cows are gone. Is everybody in their room? Where is everybody? Where's Parvati? What the heck? Sounds like somebody's tinkering with something. Oh, here she is.
Felix keeps asking me to watch some adventure serial with him. It's not my thing, but he's real sweet about it.
Wow. Parvati's getting all the attention, isn't she? Alright, let's go on and dip. Okay. So we're bringing Parvati. And we're gonna bring Ellie this time. We still have 2 more companions. Mantis Swarm. Alright, now what we need to do is look at Ellie's gear. Ooh, an officer spine and an auto mag pistol. medical. Heal amount granted by the medical inhaler. Yeah. I wonder how many perk points we get with you guys. No, we want to apply. When Ellie is in the party, any damage that would kill you instead heals a small amount of health. Effect has a long cooldown, 5 minutes. Lie, medical, and engineering. Quick draw. Quickly draws her pistol and fires off a series of precision shots at her target. Bleed, disarm. Heal amount granted by the medical inhaler plus 20% and the bonus support medical. So she needs pistols. Pistols and a melee weapon. You have a decent, decent amount of armor already. Alright, let's do this, ladies.
It's a touch different from the ones I've seen. Shouldn't be so hard to get it patched up, though.
Perfect spot for some peace and quiet.
Okay. Hard. Ooh. Nice. Drops it down to 0.
I wish I could do that.
And then we put it back on. Ammo, a mag pick. Automechanical home security control system. Please select from the following options. Display unit status. Mechanical set to charging routine. Mechanical set to patrol designated areas. Hostility level kill on site. Hostility override for owners active. List of valid owners. Alexander J. Frey. Update security routines. Begin charging cycle. Hack 45. Okay, so now they're not patrolling. They still have kill on site. But it doesn't look like they're enemies anymore. Security Automechanical Manual. The instructions printed in this manual have been covered by a mostly illegible scrawl. Entire paragraphs are crossed out with frantic lines of dark ink. In some places, the pages are torn through from the force of whoever wielded the pen. One section describing the correct procedures of setting automechanicals on a proper charging schedule is mostly untouched. Random letters within the text are circled as though the owner were trying to discover some messages hidden within. Frey's journal, a beautiful dream. Last night I dreamed, and it was beautiful. The streets of Byzantium were decorated with crimson streamers that laughed in the breeze. They asked me to take them, to give them to my special ones. I gathered the crimson in my arms, and I felt so alive, so happy. I turned, and Delilah was beside me. I did not question why my supervisor was there, her eyes so full of the emotions I know she feels, but dares not show at work. I wrapped her neck in crimson, tying it tight as a scarf on a cold day. So beautiful. Then the crimson on her neck opened as a second mouth and began screaming. When I awoke, I was scared. The dreams are so real now, and this time I recognized a face. I had to leave work early today. Every time I looked at Delilah, I heard a whisper in my mind about how beautiful she would look with a touch of crimson on her neck. Her neck. This must stop. This is not who I am. This is not who I will become. I must find help. Well, that sounds rather intense. This is barred as well. So this way we go. Oh. Could we jump over that? I don't really want to risk it.
Okay.
Oh, they're all like charging in there. I see. Phrase journal escape. I've had to start a new journal. I cannot read my previous entries without the whispers tempting me. The whispers do not stop. Every person I see, the whispers tell me to help, help, help them. They show me the pain and longing hiding in their eyes. They tell me how these people want, no, need, the gifts I can give. All it would take is a few moments with a blade, a bright, bright, bright fountain of crimson to delight the eyes, and all of their pain would be gone. I could do it. I know how to help them. It gets harder and harder to stop myself. I saw a friend today, an old friend from school who's now a doctor for Auntie Cleo. I told him about my dreams. Nothing outright. Oh no, I'm not so foolish as that. I told him it was an old book I'd found to describe my dreams and whispers as happening to a character in the book. I asked him how he'd help this character. He looked at me and he knew. He knew. The whispers told me to end his pain, that he'd tell. I got up and left quickly. I did not hurt him. Not. I have to leave Byzantium. He will tell. They'll come for me and lock me away. I must find a secret place, a place I can be alone, a place with no whispers. This guy's crazy. What's the point of this thing? Oh. Yeah, a bunch of that charging station was nice. The source. The whispers have a source and I have found it. I have taken refuge on an orbital relay station. It is smaller than a worker's hovel. Barely a few thousand square meters, but sufficient for my needs. I was able to flee Byzantium with enough bits to purchase supplies to last for decades. It was strange being among common people on the Groundbreaker. The whispers barely stirred at the sight of their ill-fed, scarred, and unwashed bodies. If only there were fewer freighters docking there, bringing real people from Byzantium, I could almost have made a home free of temptation. Free. As I made this place livable, or as much as it can be, I started hearing the whispers from the relay terminal. They told me to listen to the voices traveling through the aether to reach me, calling out to me to help them, alone, lonely, needing my help. I found a way to power down the transmitter. No more voices in the aether, and no more whispers. They fell silent. This was not me. It's not. I am not this foul thing that I feared for so long. It was the voices in the aether trying to make me hurt others, but I was stronger than they, and I have defeated them. Them. I have already begun making plans to return to my home. Now that the whispers are defeated, I can resume my life again. I can't wait to return. I miss my family and coworkers so much, especially Delilah. Dang, I hope he actually got rid of them. It's just like another way into this room. Cool. The janitor. Okay. Back to our sneak gear. Knocks it down to 0 every time. What's going on in here? Okay, does this just like give us some high ground or something? Kinda looks like it. Okay, this is the main room.
Probably don't need my diagnosis, but he's definitely dead.
Silencer.
Think he did it to himself, Captain? That's real sad.
That's Frey. Forgive me, I was so wrong. The whispers did not stop. Not. They have returned. They howl at me, demanding I return home and bathe the streets in crimson. Bright crimson. Beautiful crimson. I can think of only one way to end this. End. Forgive me, Delilah. That is horrible. What the heck? I mean, because we shut down the bots, this was pretty simple. Activate relay transmitter. Pathways are synced. Conducting power test. Power is stable. Diagnostics report that 26 out of 28 arrays are functionally operational. Ping has been received. Copy complete. All stored messages have successfully transferred to the physical storage device. Okay. Well, that was super simple. Well, I guess we go somewhere else now.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Oh, these like refill. Whoa, 24 armor? Are they actually arguing?
Young Millstone, you look pensive.
I don't know what that means, but I've been thinking. It ain't easy carrying a torch for the...
A grenade launcher? Your persuade skill? Ooh, bonus damage to target suffering from cower. Damage to corporate military? That's hilarious. Persuade, sneak, and lockpick. Drop kick? Charges his target, leaps into the air, and slams into the target with both feet. Stagger and concuss. Plus 10 to persuade and damage to cowering enemies. That's cool. Melee weapon skills. Yeah, you're all about melee weapons, huh? Toss ball stick. I'm gonna give you the old reliable. I mean, this gives skills. 24 armor, dude. Oh, that's sick. I'm gonna give the nice helmet to Parvati. That'll do for now.
Rangers.
I understand. The Rangers' victories are your victories. Their defeats are likewise crushing.
You serious? Wow, Max. Never expected you to understand.
This may come as a surprise to you, Felix, but I understand what it is to be a fan.
That's so. You know something? Maybe I was wrong about you.
To be a fan is to cultivate a mental disorder. You're living vicariously through a tossball team.
Nah, I was right the first time. You're a git, Max. Good to see you, boss.
They have anything? No. Okay. That's kind of funny, though. Share dialogue. Okay, well, on to the next quest already. The silent voices. Investigate the distress call. Weapon from Skyla. Roseway. Search for secrets in Roseway. Another Skyla. So 2 in Skyla. 2 in Roseway. 1 in Phineas's lab. 3 in Roseway. Monarch. Okay, let's go to Roseway then. They said Roseway was in Terra. Roseway landing pad. Okay. Back to Terra 2.
Roseway, Captain.
Let's go do this thing.
Can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us.
Do we know anything about who sent the call?
What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us.
Why wouldn't they just call for corporate reinforcements?
With a lot of these companies, the thrashing you take from your boss is worse than whatever a bunch of marauders will do to you. Doesn't exactly encourage calling for aid when there's a fuck-up.
Could be a trap.
I'm counting on it. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there, see if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
Okay. Sounds like Ellie's eager to go on this mission. So we'll probably do the same party again. Poor Felix, we'll check him out soon.
No security. Not that I'm complaining.
How big is this place? It's an okay size. We definitely have some exploration to do. Insert captain's identification cartridge to initiate remote landing. Okay. Got any, like, hidden secrets over here? It's not really looking like it. My gosh, look at all these vending machines, though. A plasma launcher, that's new. 273. You need a pistol. Parvati can rock anything. 246. But you need a hammer, I'm pretty sure. Let's check and see if there's any more secrets back here. Got some crates down there. Broken down mech.
Shouldn't we be looking into that distress call? Not that I mislike feeling the wind in my hair.
You got it, Parvati. You got it, girl. Plasma carbine is new. Security blades. Let's sell all of our junk. Sell the grenade launcher. Bolter pistol. Plasma rifle. Leadership skills. Sell all this stuff. Tactical time dilation. Okay, get rid of all that. Sell all this stuff because it's got the diamond. That frees up a little space for us. What do you have? Some decent armor, but stuff we've already seen before. Okay. You have a bunch of like food and stuff. Alright. Is there anything going on in these little crates? Looks like something we should be able to climb up on. Guess not. Whew, okay. Let's not try that again. I hate these, like, fat snakes. They're like like slugs. They're gross. Creep me out.
Something with more teeth than is strictly necessary.
Okay. Something bit them. There's something moving up there. Alright. Just real quick. Try and get my thumbnail. Raptidon spitters? That is so sick, dude. I love it. The recoil on this thing is crazy. I love the companion abilities in this game. They're so cool. A lot of the officers' spines.
Dr. Finhill. I noticed your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Oh, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully? You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
Everything's got a price. Okay. I think we're good in this area. A lot of these buildings are not accessible. This one, however, is with a dead guy. Okay.
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Alright, let's see what's going on in here. Swap out the armor real quick. Per the use. Just that.
Organic
Would seem so.
materials detected on roadway. Please ensure
This area opens up a lot.
reversal.
Do we think that we're gonna get quests in this area? Okay, we got marauders here. Like, if we go into town, are we gonna get quests? Oh, these guys are already back? Wow.
Delays in
That sure was quick.
commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay.
No one sees?
Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction.
Security blade.
Collect your ticket. Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
We got a terminal in here. Snake skin. What the heck is that for? Messages. Property of Auntie Cleo. Welcome B. Martin. From administration. Dear Sir and or Madam, effective immediately, all operations in the Roseway Laboratory and Outpost have been terminated. Auntie Cleo values your commitment to serving our company and will arrange for your transportation and relocation to one of 3 available Auntie Cleo worker facilities with the following restrictions. Relocation fees will be deducted from pay. If your pay is insufficient to cover necessary relocation fees, you may apply for a relocation fee loan. Approval of loans requires an audit of your work history and permanent record. If you would like to apply for an audit, please submit a request form for a place in our surprise audit waitlist. Please include your audit fee paid in full. If you cannot pay for your audit, please apply for an audit fee loan. Approval of loans requires an audit of your work history and permanent record. Thank you for cooperating with Auntie Cleo's relocation and site erasure protocol. Please remember that, effective immediately, all registered Auntie Cleo workers are strictly forbidden from confirming or denying the existence of the Roseway Laboratory and Outpost. Violating this directive may be punishable by a fine, mandatory re-education, or a surprise audit. Personal files. All personal files have been purged from terminal memory. Please be informed that all data and information stored in Roseway Laboratory and Outpost terminals are the property of Anti-Cleo. Any attempt to restore lost data constitutes theft. Anti-Cleo appreciates your cooperation. Now, this place sounds absolutely awful.
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of peripherals.
Okay.
Fun.
No, I hear gunshots. I reckon there's still fun to be had. Alrighty. See if there's any like hidden loot. Like these little things. And then we will go ahead and head on in. Well, next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.